Welcome to the Manager Lab, where we delve into the increasingly dynamic world of talent management. In each episode, we will unravel key insights, break down the most relevant books and articles, and provide actionable tips to optimize your approach in developing and retaining top talent. Stay tuned for a deep dive into the art, science, and strategy of unlocking your team's full potential. Let's enter the Manager Lab. Well, today we're diving into another one of the most powerful and often overlooked principles of leadership, the law of the inner circle. Here's the core idea. A leader's potential is determined by those closest to them. Now let that sink in for a moment. Not just your vision, not just effort, not even your talent. Your team, your inner circle, ultimately determines how far and how fast you can go. So today, we're going to break this down into clear takeaways and give you practical tools to strengthen your inner circle starting today. Well, why does the inner circle matter? Every leader hits a ceiling. At some point, your personal capacity, your time, your energy, your expertise, it runs out. And when it does, there are only two options. You either stall out or your inner circle carries you forward. The best leaders don't try to do everything themselves. They build people around them who extend their reach. Think about it this way. Your inner circle is not just support, it's force multiplication. Strong inner circle leads to better decisions, and stronger execution leads to faster results, and higher trust leads to greater impact. But here's the uncomfortable truth. If your team is weak, misaligned, or disengaged, your leadership will feel harder than it should. So here's 3 takeaways to consider about this chapter in this wonderful book. Takeaway number 1, not everyone belongs in your inner circle. This doesn't mean people aren't valuable, but proximity matters. Your inner circle should be made up of people who add value, not just activity, who think critically, not just agree, and execute consistently, not just occasionally. Takeaway number 2, your inner circle should complement you, not clone you. Many managers make this mistake of hiring people just like themselves, but great leaders build balanced teams. So if you're a visionary, you need operators. If you're analytical, you need connectors. If you move fast, you need stabilizers. Diversity in thinking is what sharpens decisions. And takeaway number 3, proximity equals influence. Who you meet with most, who you rely on most, who you trust most, those people will shape your thinking, whether you realize it or not. So the question is, are they raising your level or just reinforcing your limitations? So here's some practical tools for managers, 3 tools that you can apply right now. Tool number 1 is the inner circle audit. Take about 10 minutes this week and list the 5 to 7 people closest to you at work. And then ask yourself 3 questions. Do they make you better? Do they challenge you appropriately? Do they consistently deliver results? If the answer is no, for multiple people, then you found your leadership bottleneck. You found your, quote, theory of constraints. So the action here is to start investing more time in your strongest people and less time over-relying on the wrong ones. Tool number 2, the 3 roles framework. Every strong inner circle has 3 types of people. There are thinkers, those people who bring ideas and strategy and perspective. The second group are your drivers. Those are the ones that execute and get results. And then there's the connectors, those that build relationships and alignment. And most teams are heavy in one area and weak in another. So the action here is to look at your team and say, where are you over-indexed? Where are you missing the strength? And then intentionally develop or bring in people to fill those gaps. Tool number 3, the weekly inner circle touchpoint. Your best people should not be managed casually. So create a consistent weekly or biweekly touch point with your core team focused on your priorities, your obstacles, and the decisions that you need to make. Not status updates, but real leadership conversations. And then ask one powerful question each time. What's the one thing that could significantly improve our results right now? Then listen, and then finally act. Okay, here's the leadership shift, the mindset shift that separates average managers from exceptional leaders. Average managers focus on managing tasks. Great leaders focus on developing their inner circle, because when your people grow, your capacity grows, your impact grows, and your leadership multiplies. So here's the challenge this week. Don't just work harder. Don't just push for results. Instead, ask yourself this: am I surrounding myself with the right people, and am I investing in them enough? Because in leadership, you don't rise alone. You rise with your inner circle. And when you build it right, there is no ceiling. Well, thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed this. And until next time we meet in the Manager Lab, do good work.